Good day, especially to our teacher, Sir Mark Anthony Prigoncillo. I am Jenelie V. Satitanan, first year, Bachelor of Elementary Education, Block A. This time, I am going to answer 5 questions for my oral recitation. Let's start! Number 1 question. What is the theory of art, representationalism, and what are the ways of presenting nature? Representationism theory of art in painting and sculpture, the term representational art is usually refers to images that clearly recognizable for what they purport to be. Representationalism is a figurative art, which means art that contains representation. A representation of an image, an appearance, copy, or reproduction, things, people, objects, and events. Representation theory of art has its 3 ways of representing nature. Number 1, physical alteration. Number 2, selective modification. And number 3, perceptual interpretation. Physical alteration, it means changing the physical appearance of nature. Selective modification, it is in changing the appearance of nature like the forest that becomes a garden by arranging and trimming the plants, or a woman beautifying herself by putting cosmetics on her face. And the last, perceptual interpretation, copying nature according to the choice of the artist, but the result image is still recognizable. Number 2 question. What is the significance of human faculties in art appreciation? Human faculties is important in art appreciation. The fact is art above all means of expressing of how we think, a manifestation of what we believe. The relationship of art appreciation and human faculties. The human is the ability to use the mind to create a meaning and analyze the art form from what we see. There are 3 different forms of human faculties. First, level of senses. It allows us to create representations about things around us and what we are able to perceive information from whatever we see by using our sense. Second, level of the will. It enables us to understand certain emotions depending on what we perceive on the situation we are currently in. The last one, level of the mind. It allows us to make reasons and think critically in order for us to act appropriately. These 3 human faculties are used in art analysis by means of visual elements, representation, emotional suggestion, and intellectual meaning. When we see painting, drawing, or even sketch, our senses, will, and the mind all work together in order to understand what message is being brought by what we see. What is a visual element? It is building blocks or art design. It is any characteristics that we can see in drawing or painting, which includes the lines, shapes, direction, size, texture, color, and value. What is representation? It is a just type of description portrayal of someone or something. In visual arts, it implies that the art object depicts something other than or outside self. What does it mean by emotional suggestion? Emotions create feelings that flow naturally. Expressing emotion through art is an incredible way to release those feelings. The artist expresses feelings and ideas in words or paint or a stone. It also suggests what you feel when you see a painting. Either you will feel sad, happy, or terrified, it will reflect on what you see. What does it mean by intellectual meaning? It means involving persons' ability to think, to understand the ideas and information. Having deeper understanding about the art means that our emotion influenced by our intellectual meaning. Number 3 question. How is the Western concept of art varied from Filipino concept? Western art is the portrayal in two or three dimensions of the history. People, landscape, and wildlife of the area conform to the Western regions. In highly impressionist style, it is inextricably linked to the culture. Several foreign cultures influence the aesthetics of Filipinos, which is seen in society today. The fact that Philippine art belongs to Western tradition in terms of its use of paint, canvas, and other materials, as well in terms of influences like Impressionism, Expressionism, Surrealism, Cubism, Minimalism, and so forth, is a significant contributor to the confusion surrounding cultural identity. Arts in the Philippines refer to all the various forms of the arts that have developed and accumulated in Philippines from the beginning of civilization in the country up to the present. One positive way of looking at Filipino identity in the art to see Philippines art as integrated in Western art, and these two traditions are uniting and harmonizing with one another. Fourth question. What is the perspective of humanities and Western civilization or different periods in history? In Western civilization, it has the place of humanities and history civilization. First, the ancient history. It is known as cosmocentric view or perspective. When we say cosmocentric, it is originated from the Greek word cosmos, which means universe. A Greek philosopher, Protagoras, studied man in the plane of nature. The man is the center in all things. It is all focus about the universe, cosmology, and cosmocentric. Second, medieval. It is known as theocentric view or perspective. Theocentric from the word theos, which means God is the center. In medieval period, particular arts of the artist were being influenced by theocentric perspective. Some examples are paintings, architectural buildings, drama, theater, and music. Third, Renaissance. Renaissance, it is known as anthropocentric view or anthropocentric perspective. Anthropocentric perspective came from the word anthropos, which means man. It is focused on humanism. An anthropocentric view or perspective, it talks about the man is solely capable in understanding the world outside. Man should rely on its own capabilities. Fourth, modern, the scientific technocentric view or perspective. It is influenced by science and technology. Man is a part of nature. The man cannot live without process of science and technology. Lastly, the postmodern view or perspective. Postmodern view, it is the man is the place of everything. They are created their own method. Eclectic perspective, which is a drawing or drawn from varied sources. Number 5. Explain the 5 phenomena of ganda. How can I define the word ganda? Ganda means beauty. Ganda can be applied to a person It involves both physical appearance and social character. When we say physical appearance, it is the pagkataong labas in Tagalog. And the social character or behavior, meaning pagkataong panloob. As an affective phenomenon, ganda is judged in terms of the emotion or the sentiment it evokes from the perceiver. Example, nakakabighani. It means ganda evokes desirability. Nagkakaakit. It means it can attract. Nakakatawag ng pansin. It means calls attention. As an olfactory sense phenomenon, ganda is judged through scent or sense of smell. Example, nananatili o namamalad. It means ganda makes the presence felt. Malinis, it feels or smells clean. Sariwa, it smells or feels fresh. As a behavioral ethical phenomenon, ganda judged in terms of action, public appearance, or human relation. Mahinhin, it means dainty. Mabait, it is good-natured. Magalang, it is respectful and polite. As a physical phenomenon, ganda is judged as a concrete entity with physical attributes. Example, makinis ang balat, smooth skin. Maamo ang mukha, gentle, docile face. Matipuno ang katawan, it means healthy body. As a capability phenomenon, ganda is judged as the ability to perform work or do things. Example, masipag magtrabaho, it means industrious. Magaling magluto, a good cook. Mahusay kumanta, a good singer. This is the end of my oral recitation. Have a nice day and keep safe.